What's good, everybody? It's NYG22 coming back at you with my 22 cents on the New York Giants 31-18 loss to the Detroit Lions. Now, this is a tough loss for the Giants, mainly due to the significant amount of injuries that they suffered coming out of the game. The main one, of course, is Adoree Jackson and Wan'Dale Robinson. So Wan'Dale Robinson has a ACL tear and he's done. Adoree Jackson, I think, has a MCL. I think he's got the MCL sprain that the Giants been dealing with for several players this year. So he's going to be out for a significant period of time. Fabian Moreau got banged up. Feliciano got banged up. Ezeudu got banged up. So the Giants are hurting significantly as far as the injuries are concerned. They're starting to pile up and they're starting to catch up to this team, and you could see that during this game, the way Detroit was moving the ball once Adoree Jackson went out. So the Giants are gonna have to patch things together, man. Next man up, and that's the real, man, with this team, because the injuries are definitely going to hold this team back coming down the stretch, man. So now, as far as this game, the Giants just didn't play a good game. I mean, teams are going to have bad games here and there, especially when what you do well isn't working, which was the running game. The running game was not working. Saquon Barkley was held in check pretty much all game. The Giants had to rely a lot on the passing game, and this is what we're talking about. When you have to pass the ball with a team like the Giants, you are going to not give yourself the best chance to win, which is why the Giants' identity is running the football, because they don't have the offensive line, they don't have the receivers, and Daniel Jones made mistakes. Let's keep it a buck. Daniel Jones made mistakes this game, two critical interceptions, and then you had the wide receiver Hodges fumble the ball. So ball security is an issue when you out there slinging it over 40 times. So that's why the Giants play the way they play. You know, now I'm not saying Daniel Jones cost the team this game, but given the circumstances and given those turnovers, he definitely contributed to the loss. So I'm not going to give Daniel Jones a pass. I'm not going to give this team a pass. Thought the offensive line was bad. I mean, to be nice about it, they did not play well. Shane Lemieux shouldn't have been starting. They started. They pulled him. Had to put Ezeudu in there. Giants couldn't get nothing going in the run game. Pass protection was spotty at best. So the offensive line definitely took a step back. That's why the Giants are going to need Evan Neal. The Giants are going to need Evan Neal coming down the stretch, man, to help this offensive line, man, get its stride back going, because Tyree Phillips and Shane Lemieux wasn't cutting it yesterday, or the day before yesterday, to say the least. But the Giants' defense was the most disappointing, in my opinion. They didn't play well. They clearly missed Adoree Jackson in the secondary. The linebackers were bad. The Detroit's offensive line pushed the Giants' defensive line around a little bit, especially in the run game. I think they ran for over 160 yards. So did not like what I seen out of this. And this goes back to what I said about having Azeez Ojulari out there to help this defensive line, you know, because the Giants have got to figure out how to slow the team's running game down. I mean, they gotta do a better job. I mean, you had Jamal Williams rush for 3 touchdowns on you, so you got to do a better job containing the run if you're the New York Giants. So it's going to be a big test coming up here against the Dallas Cowboys to see what this team can do and if they can bounce back and get back on track, because don't look twice, but the NFC playoff picture is tightening up with wins by the San Francisco 49ers and by the Washington football, whatever they call themselves. So the Giants are right there, but a couple more losses and they could be out the playoffs. So let's not get it twisted like this team, you know, I've been optimistic on this team, but let's not get it twisted like this team doesn't have no problems and got significant issues to fix coming down the stretch. So big game on Thanksgiving, man. We're gonna have more on the recap and the preview of this game coming up. Heart of the City. I will not be doing the Giants conversations this week because of the Thursday Thanksgiving game. Normally I do it on Sundays, so maybe we'll give you some type of preview, or maybe I'll give you some type of preview either on Heart of the City tonight or tomorrow with a pre-recorded video. But until then, see y'all tonight. Heart of the City, 8:30. Don't beat it. Be there, be square, and peace.